My name is Starla. I'm 17 and I come from a very big town and live in a huge neighborhood with lots of neighbors. I've lived in this neighborhood since I was a little girl. I'm going to tell you a story about the old lady next door. Now, you've heard me mention before that I've lived in this neighborhood since I was a child. This is how it all started. I was 6 years old when we first arrived at our new house. I was super excited about moving since I was a very quiet kid and had little friends. I wanted to start over and boost my self-esteem a little. Once we got to our new home, we were welcomed by an old lady and her husband. They gave my mother and my younger siblings welcome baskets and sweets. My mother had a little chat with the old lady and her husband as my siblings and I walked into the house to take a look inside and choose our own rooms. 45 minutes went by, so I went to go check up on my mother, and as I walked through the door, she was waving them goodbye and smiling. I waved goodbye too, and as I looked at the old lady, she had this creepy smile on her face, almost as if she was forcing it but trying a little too hard. That night, my mother set up our rooms. I noticed that I had a window, and through the window I could see another window that lets me see into the old lady's house. I went to sleep shortly after my mother kissed me goodnight. I was confused because of how tired I was. I shouldn't have woken up in the middle of the night. I rubbed my eyes, and for some reason, I turned my head to look out the window, and what I seen scared the crap out of me. The old lady was staring at me through her window into my room with a wide, scary smile. As soon as she noticed that I seen her, she started screaming loudly and banging her head on the glass window. I was terrified. I ran to my mother's room and told her what I had seen. My mother went to go check it out, and all she had seen was the cracked glass window with blood smeared on it. The old lady was gone. The next morning, my mother went to talk to the old lady's husband, and he mentioned that his wife is schizophrenic and she also has some other type of mental disorder. He apologized to me and my mother, and till this day, this old lady still watches me through my window, and she even stands under it at night. Sometimes I wonder if she's been inside the house before we moved in and before she started watching me through the window and standing under it. And if I haven't noticed, would she have found a way into the house? And would she watch me in my own room?